Hello students, how are you? So today we'll start our first chapter of class 9, motion in physics. So motion in a straight line. Before studying this, we should know what is physics. Means I have prepared a roadmap according to which we need to study. So how to proceed and what things which are required to study in this chapter, I have already written it. So pay attention and we'll go through by this roadmap. Okay. So first we'll learn what is physics because from 8th to 9th grade you should know what is physics since you are studying the physics although from your 7th or 8th grade. But still you should know what kind of subject we are studying, what kind of concept will be covering in this branch. So what is physics, then mechanics, what are the sub branches of mechanics, statics, kinematics, dynamics and all. Some terminologies like rest and motion. So we'll be studying here what is motion. After that we'll be proceeding to types of motion, that is motion in 1D, 2D, 3D based on the dimension involvement. How many dimensions are there based on how many types of motion could be. So 1D, 2D and 3D. After that we'll be studying based on the distance concept, the concept of uniform motion, non-uniform motion, which would be covered up here. Then we'll be starting concept of distance and displacement. After studying this distance and displacement, we'll be proceeding to concept of uniform motion and non-uniform motion. Just after that, concept of speed and velocity. Then the types of speed and velocity. There are so many types of speed and velocity. For example, uniform speed, non-uniform speed, average speed. Similarly, for velocity, types of velocity would be uniform velocity, non-uniform velocity and average velocity. Got it? Next we'll be starting after doing all these things, we'll be starting concept of acceleration. What is the acceleration? Its symbol would be a, small a. Then similarly uniform acceleration, non-uniform acceleration, what is positive and negative acceleration, then retardation, which is nothing but the negative acceleration. We'll be learning all these things here. Then after covering all these topics here, we'll be studying the graphs and importance and how to read the graphs. So many students are very frightened of the graphs. बहुत डर लगता है कि यार ग्राफ आ गया कैसे करेंगे. आफ्टर नोइंग द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ ग्राफ मैं वो तरीके बताऊंगा जिससे आपको ग्राफ से प्यार हो जाएगा. प्यार होने का मतलब ऐसा लगेगा कि ग्राफ के क्वेश्चन आ जाएं, सो दैट वी कैन डू इट ईजिली. सो ग्राफ्स पढ़ेंगे. ग्राफ्स में वेरियस dt ग्राफ, तो dt ग्राफ के अंदर हम दोनों चीज़ कवर कर लेंगे, डिस्टेंस टाइम ग्राफ एंड डिस्प्लेसमेंट टाइम ग्राफ. सिमिलरली vt ग्राफ के अंदर विल बी कवरिंग velocity time graph as well as speed time graph, and then at graph, acceleration time graph. After that, next topic would be to derive all three equations of motion. Equation of motion जिसके थ्रू न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व किए जाएंगे. सो दीज थ्री इक्वेशंस ऑफ मोशन वर गिवन बाय आइजैक न्यूटन. वो थ्री इक्वेशंस क्या हैं? v is equals to u plus at, s is equals to ut plus half at square, v square is equals to u square plus 2s. इन तीनों इक्वेशंस को कंबाइनली बोला जाता है क्या? Equations of motions given by the Isaac Newton. What are the symbols we'll be discussing once the topic will come. Then last topic would be uniform circular motion, UCM. And इसी के बीच में यहाँ पे at the beginning we'll be studying concept of point object as well as concept of origin or reference point and frame of reference and what is the importance. क्योंकि जनरली इसको छोड़वा दिया जाता है, बुक्स में नहीं होता इस वजह से, लेकिन मैं वो आप लोगों को बता दूंगा ताकि आप लोगों को समझने में आसानी रहे. ठीक है. इसके बाद अब तो ये सारा कुछ आप एक बार देख लीजिए. ये हमारा रोड मैप रहेगा कि किस तरह से हमें इस पूरे चैप्टर को प्रोसीड करना है, क्या क्या हमें स्टडी करना है. बड़ी सिंपल है, फिजिक्स से डर लगता है, अब नहीं लगेगा. वन बाय वन विल बी प्रोसीडिंग एंड आफ्टर दैट विल बी कवरिंग ईच एंड एवरी टॉपिक. सो डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट. इस टाइम के अंदर आप लोग घर पे हैं, आपके पास टाइम भी अच्छा खासा है, तो धीरे धीरे हम हर एक कॉन्सेप्ट को रीड करेंगे और उसको समझेंगे और उसके बाद आगे बढ़ें. तो ठीक है. इसके बाद अब हम मेन क्लास हमारी स्टार्ट करते हैं व्हाट इज़ फिजिक्स से. सो नेक्स्ट वीडियो के अंदर